you awoke me, unleashed a fire in my heart. I will dance and I'll defeat them through the light and the dark. Your mistake was to underestimate my power. Won't let go of the fight. Tomorrow's mine.
What's up, guys? Welcome back, and we have another video here, and we have an update on Bayonetta 3. And this comes from an interesting source for this information, and that is from the voice actress, the lady who plays Bayonetta herself. The very lovely and beautiful Hellena Taylor has spoken about the game at a recent event. Now this comes by way of Nintendo Everything, and this was from Sega's 24-hour live stream for its Game Blast 2018 charity event they had recently. And this was basically a few weeks ago, but the information is coming out now about it, and that Hellena Taylor stopped by for the event, and she was there for about an hour talking about all kinds of things with the game and doing the voice for Bayonetta, and she was taking all kinds of fan questions. So she did talk about Bayonetta 3 very briefly. Now, even though she didn't have a whole bunch of things to say about the game, she did have some very key things that give us some information about where the development progress is for Bayonetta 3. Hellena Taylor went on record and said that she has not been asked yet even to reprise her role as Bayonetta in the upcoming Bayonetta 3 for the Nintendo Switch. And she went on to say that by her estimation, it's quite possible that the game is too early in development for her to be reprising her role yet as a voice actress. And as we know, when the game was revealed back at the Game Awards 2017, they only showed a very brief cinematic of the game, and it was no gameplay or anything like that, just basically the logo and a CG animation of Bayonetta herself doing the gun shooting and dodging basically in that brief little teaser trailer of it. And if you recall, at the end of that trailer, it said that the game was now in development for a Nintendo Switch. So the game seems to be very, very early in development. Many people are hoping that it was further along than what they had assumed. Basically, when they showed that trailer, many were hoping that it would be coming out in the end of 2018. But it looks like that may not be the case. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, obviously, that the game does come out this year, and it has a shorter development cycle, since these games, it's not a big open world game, it's not an RPG. These games have, very condensed, smaller levels that can be made a lot quicker than your normal type of AAA game. And this game certainly could be made faster than your Breath of the Wilds and Super Mario Odysseys and things like that. But again, Hellena Taylor, the voice actress of the character, she says that based on her estimation of it is that the game is quite early in development still. But she did say that she does believe she'll eventually be asked back on as the main character of Bayonetta to do the voice acting in the game when it becomes time. But she did make a very interesting point. She said that when Platinum Games or Nintendo asks her to do the role of Bayonetta again, she said that she will not be able to talk about it at that point. So she won't even be able to say that she's even involved in Bayonetta 3 at that time, even though she does admit right now she currently has not been asked to do anything on the project. Now, in regards to other games that we have seen in E3 and things like that, as far as comparisons are concerned, when a game is in development, usually the majority of the voice acting is done at the very end of the project development cycle. So the game could be quite far along in the development right now, but she just may not be called on to do the voices yet, because the voice part of the game could only take maybe a few weeks to record. You never know. So that doesn't say that the game is really, really early in development, that it cannot be possible for her to come on and do the voice acting maybe later this year and have the game released at the end of this year. But right now, she hasn't been asked at all to do any voice acting for the game. Now, if they're planning on showing this game at E3 2018, then obviously by that time they may want to have some type of voiceovers ready for a demo or a presentation of the game. So if she's not available for that, they could even use an older variation of the Bayonetta 2 model, basically, where they had her little voices, when she does attacks and everything like that. They could reuse those until they're ready to use the actual voice actress for the game in the final version when it's ready to be revealed. But then when it becomes time to start showing story elements of Bayonetta 3, obviously they're going to have some type of voiceover from the actress, from Hellena Taylor, to basically do her lines and to be able to show previews of the game to the public. So hopefully that is done very soon, so we don't have to wait too long for this game to be released. But for my estimation, it's quite possible that this game may not come out until 2019 at this point, because she's not involved in the project at all yet. And when she does get involved, it could be even tomorrow, or it could be right now. We don't even know yet. She could already be recording lines right now. This was done a few weeks ago, this live stream that she talked about this on. So when she does finally join up, then we will not know for sure at all what she's doing with the game, because she won't be able to confirm or deny anything at that point. So of course, all this is very interesting. We will keep a very close eye on the project as usual, and we're excited for Bayonetta 3. Obviously, Bayonetta 2 was one of the best games on the Wii U in my opinion, and many others as well. Thought it was one of the best games for the system. Alright guys, so let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think this means the game is way far out still, or do you think it still could be released in 2018? Or do you even think that they may use a different voice actress to do Bayonetta for Bayonetta 3? I personally hope that's not the case, because I do like the job Hellena Taylor has done so far in the first 2 Bayonetta games. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in the next video. Have a great day.
Miss me, baby.
I'm not a role model. Let's rock! You've been naughty. Boring. You know, I try to avoid doing this in my Sunday best. Oh, no wonder your guardian angels are trying to give you a good spank. Boring. I only play with people who have good taste. Oh, I'm not one for pets who don't listen to their master. Boring.